in our warm-up, we have pelvic floor contractions, and this is essentially just a Kegel. So squeezing that pelvic floor. We are going to connect our pelvic floor contraction with our diaphragmatic breathing. So as we inhale, our body relaxes and our pelvic floor automatically relaxes. When we exhale, we get this automatic contraction, and part of that is our pelvic floor. So we're going to use our breath to help with this pelvic floor contraction. Now, during pregnancy and especially during labor, we also have to learn to relax our muscles. So it's important to not only relax after every pelvic floor contraction, but also to learn how to strengthen the pelvic floor correctly, so that postpartum we can start to get that automatic contraction a little easier than if we didn't practice it during pregnancy. Also helps when we cough or sneeze and that baby's pushing down on our bladder to have that automatic contraction without kind of thinking about it, so that we don't leak during pregnancy or either postpartum. Those muscles are going to be super weak after postpartum. That is typically normal, and this is something that you can start working on right away, getting that contraction and getting those muscles even stronger after pregnancy, so we don't have some of those leaking issues or during working out. So when we do a pelvic floor contraction, like I said, it's basically squeezing. What I like to tell people is that you want to think about, you have a blueberry in that vagina, and you're trying to bring that blueberry up, or like if you're trying to hold in your pee, you're trying to just kind of bring that blueberry up the elevator, or squeezing that urethra. Like you're trying to hold in your pee without squeezing your glute muscles. That's going to be key. So you can do this in sitting or lying down. During your warm-up, I would like you to try it lying down, and just try it without your breath first and see if you can hold it. And if you struggle with that, we are going to do it with your breath in the warm-up. So like I said, when you inhale, everything relaxes, and when you exhale, that's when you're going to think about doing that Kegel and squeezing that blueberry. Okay, so I'll show you in lying. It's going to be hard for you to see me contract my pelvic floor, but I'll just show you. As I inhale, I relax. When I exhale, I'm squeezing my blueberry, or kind of squeezing that like I'm trying to hold in my pee without squeezing my glutes. So those glutes should be nice and squishy. We don't want them to take over. And you really want to think about squeezing the whole part of your pelvic floor. So not only the back, but you got to practice getting the fronts and the sides. This is where it's key to maybe find a local physical therapist postpartum. I will highly recommend this, so that they can see how you're doing internally, and they can tell you exactly if you're contracting too much in the front, too much on the side, and too much in the back.